What is the fine for violating jaywalking laws? Imagine standing at a busy crosswalk, waiting for the light to change, and then stepping out before it does. Did you know that across the United States, the rules about crossing streets vary a lot? Some places are strict, while others are more relaxed. Today, we're talking about what happens if you break those rules, specifically the fines for jaywalking. In many states, jaywalking is considered a minor traffic violation. That means it's not a criminal offense, but you can still get a ticket. The fines usually range from about $20 to $250, depending on where you are. For example, in Florida, if you jaywalk, you might pay around $30. It's treated like a non-criminal traffic violation, so it's not a big deal in most cases. In California, the fines can go up to $150 if the crossing is dangerous or if you ignore signals repeatedly. But in many cities, police tend to be lenient if you cross safely and follow basic rules. Tennessee is a bit different. Jaywalking there can be a Class C misdemeanor, which means you could face a fine of up to $50 or even a short jail stay. But jail time is rare, and most people just pay the fine. Some cities are changing their laws. For example, New York City passed legislation that takes effect in 2025. It allows pedestrians to cross streets without strictly following traffic signals, making jaywalking legal and removing fines altogether. This move aims to give pedestrians more freedom and reduce unfair citations, especially in neighborhoods where enforcement was uneven. The reason these laws exist goes back to the early days of cars. Back then, rules were made to keep vehicles moving smoothly, often at the expense of pedestrians. Today, many people believe that criminalizing jaywalking doesn't really improve safety. Instead, it can unfairly target certain communities and make walking more stressful. So, the fines for jaywalking can be as low as $20 or as high as $250, depending on where you are. And in some places like New York City, you might not have to pay anything at all. The rules reflected a mix of safety concerns, history, and ongoing debates about pedestrian rights. Just remember, if you're crossing the street, it's best to follow signals when you can, but know that the penalties vary widely across the country.